passengers, and welcome to another episode of Milo's Midnight Menagerie. Tonight, we recap the episode that I actually had a pleasure of being on. So make sure you go back and check out that episode on all podcast streaming services. That's the Midnight Train podcast. Now, because I was on the episode, this will be a shorter recap. So without further ado, here is Creepy Germany. Germany gave us some amazing inventions, like the hole punch, the MP3, the coffee filter, Fanta, the soft drink, and of course, Rammstein, the band. Who knew such beautiful family-friendly music could come from such a handsome group of Germans? Moving on. One of the most mysterious creatures to come from the land of Germany is the Aufwacher. It is a creature that is said to jump on the back or shoulders of known wanderers at night. Its attacks instilling such horror in their victims that they collapse in fright. Well, I don't know about that. Many stories apparently describe the Aufwacher as a shapeshifter.
My brother, he's a shapeshifter. He could change from any animals that he wants to. So cool.
However, there are descriptions of the Aufwacher as type of zombie or kobold or vampire or werewolf. Basically anything. According to myth, the Aufwacher cannot be killed. It's said that they can be driven off by prayer and church bells. Passengers, you know what else that can be driven away by prayer and church bells? Yep. Next up, we have the Black Forest. Here to tell you all about it is a friend of the show, and definitely not Moody. Here's Freddy the Fox.
Hello, my Rose. I prepared the songs for the Germanies because it's all I know from Germany's. So cool. It goes something like this. This one is in German. It's not English. So try and follow along. Using ice left balloons, ice wings am horizontal, hands of Mars, force ocean minds, dogs some sanctums intertwined, thunderbolts, uncomfortables, meet a mountain leather choppers, they were warring dinosaurs, nice ones and left balloons around. So cool. I'm probably the best singer in Germans that I know.
That's what you got on the Black Forest? That's the best you could come up with.
I thought it was pretty good. If you don't like it, you can suck my...
I think what he meant to say was, the Black Forest, based on local folklore, ghosts, witches, werewolves, and even the devil are believed to haunt his forest.
One time, I was in the Black Forest, and I got lost, and I was so scared, and I called for my moms. I was like, helps, I'm scared. So scared. So cool.
One of the most well-known tales from the Black Forest is that of Der Grossman, or the Tall Man. Der Grossman was commonly described as a fairy of the Black Forest who abducted bad children that entered the forest and would stalk them until they confessed their wrongdoings to a parent.
That is correct.
And the next, and probably only last thing to mention, is Frankenstein's castle. On a hilltop in the Odenwald mountain range, overlooking the German city of Darmstadt, are crumbling remains of the real-life Frankenstein castle. The stone structure has stood upon the hilltop since the mid-13th century. Some say that the castle dark legend made its way to young Mary Shelley, providing inspiration for her great novel. So as you can see, passengers, there's a lot of wrong stuff going on in Germany. It's creepy, I guess. Hey, Freddy, I've been meaning to talk to you about, cocaine. And now for a new segment of the show. It's called What's Going On in Mexico? with our infield reporter, Davey the Vato. Davey, are you there?
Hello, ladies and vatos cabrones. This is your old friend Davey the Vato, coming to you live from the beautiful and chingona city of Mexico.
Is there anything going on in Mexico related to creepy Germany?
Hey, thank you, Milo. Germany. What is Germany? I mean, cabron, I am in Mexico, alright? I don't know what a Germany is. I mean, maybe a German Shepherd or something like that. But what is a Germany, dude? I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. Could you be more specific or something, Milo, please? Cabron.
Definitely not a German Shepherd, that's a dog. Is there anything going on in Mexico that's related to creepy Germany, the country? Not the dog, the country.
What do you mean, Germany, Milo? I mean, I'm in Mexico, and I don't care about anything else, because all it matters is Mexico, alright? So, Milo, if you ask me, what is Germany? What do I know about Germany? Here's my answer. I don't know.
I wonder why we have segments that are useless.
I mean, Milo, what the I mean, you asked me to do this show with you, and now you're tossing me a German question. I don't know about German, cabron. I'm like, dude, this is my big shot to be famous on the internet, and you're like, what do you know about Germany? Well, Milo, I don't know because I don't care about it, because all I care is about my beautiful chingon Mexico, cabron. I mean, look at me. I am Mexican.
Tell me about it, Davey. I had to sit in on a whole episode of the podcast about it and act like I knew something.
Someone forgot to tell you that Mexicans are kind of hoes. So cool. Right?
What does the fox say? What? Is that your dog talking? Come on, Milo.
Well, thanks for reporting in, Davey. We'll get a hold of you next week. And stay safe out there in those mean streets of Jalapeno Town.
Alright, thank you for having me, Milo, on the show. And thank you all, beautiful passengers, for listening to all this important information that I just gave you. Remember, this is Davey the Vato, coming to you live from Mexico, the beautiful Mexico. And like everybody says down here, Viva Mexico, cabrones! See you next week!
So that's your recap this week on Creepy Germany. Don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe button, and stay tuned for next week when we recap, well, whatever it is they're gonna do. And remember, keep your eyes on the sky.